What's up, planner babes? It's your girl Cam and I am back with another video. Today I'm coming at you with a planner basics video. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome to Piece of the Plans. I hope that you find some inspiration here and that you will consider hitting that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos I have coming up for you right here on this channel. If you're already a part of the fam, welcome back. Okay, so if you've been following my channel, you know that I am doing December daily, and I chose to do it in a happy planner format. So I did create most of this December daily using a Michaels paper pad. Okay, so all of that part is up front, but then there was a section in the back that was part of a Happy Planner accessory pack, the Christmas accessory pack. And although I like the idea of the accessory pack, I did not like the way these dividers look. So what I want to talk to you about today is ways that you can personalize your planner and make it fit your personality and your planning style. Okay, so I'm going to use some stickers. I'm going to use some old Christmas cards. I'm going to use possibly some washi tape. And I'll show you the Christmas washi tape that I have. It's Christmas-ish, Christmas-y. Okay, I'm going to use that possibly. And I'm also going to go back to the Michaels paper pad that I really like. So I may use this snowflake paper, this wintry scene paper. I may use, oh, I love this one, this wood grain paper, and this has the actual glitter on it. It's like 3D on there. You can touch it. So I'm going to talk to you about planner basics and how you can personalize a planner to make it fit your personality, and you really should not be afraid to do that. If you have a planner where you can take paper in and out especially, you should really work to make the planner fit your style so that it really reflects your planning style and your lifestyle. Okay, so if you want to see how this is all going to come together right here in my December daily, just stick around. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to measure these divider pages, and I'm not really super into measuring everything, but I do want to make sure that it looks good when I'm done with it, that it doesn't look wonky. Okay, so I'm going to measure it, and so this divider is about 7 inches wide by 9¼ inches long. Okay, and for this particular one, I think I'm going to, let me write that down though before I move any further. Let me write down the measurements before I forget. So it's 7 by 9¼ Okay, so we're going to keep that to the side. But for this one, I don't want to go all the way down to the end of the page. I just want to stop here, I think. So let me see how that's going to look. Let me find the paper that I want to use for that. So this is the design that I want to use to go on this section, and it says menu, but I don't have anything that looks really foodie, so I'm going to go with this. So I think that looks better to me. Okay, so let me measure. It's 7½ by right at 6 inches. Okay, so we're going to say 7½ by 6. No, not 7½. It was just 7. Yeah, 7 by 6. Okay, so I'm going to get my paper trimmer out, and I'm going to cut these 2 pages down to 7 by 6 And then I'm going to use my tape runner to attach it so I can start personalizing these dividers. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've got all my pages cut down to the right size. Now I'm going to start changing these dividers to kind of make them fit my personality a little bit more. Okay, so let's start with the menu one. This menu divider tab. I'm going to switch out, you know, this is fine, but it just doesn't fit my personality, so I'm going to go ahead and change it. This has the hollies on it. I'm going to grab a tape runner. And I think I might do another video talking about the planner essentials that you need, especially if you're going to personalize planners for yourself, or if you're going to change your planner in any way. I'm going to do a separate video about the supplies that you might need. But for now, I'm going to use this tape runner. And I'm just going to run some tape across. And you do want to put a good little bit of tape on here, simply because you don't want your divider to come apart once you use it once or twice. You don't want it to fall apart. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to line it up with the edges of the divider. Then I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it over. If I can get my mouth to work, I'm going to flip it over. And just run some tape along the edge of the back side. And then I'm going to line this up with the edges of the divider. And now already I can tell this is more my style. Already. I have a little bit of residual tape here, but that's no problem. It will rub right off. Okay, now I see a little bit of overhang, so I'm going to cut that off. It's just the slightest little bit. Slight. There we go. And now all I have to do is punch it again, and it will fit right back into my planner setup. Because the Happy Planner has these little guidelines on the punch that show you where the classic size will fit and then where the big size will fit, I don't have to worry about it not lining up. So I'm just going to sit my paper back in here, my divider right back in here, and I'm just going to punch it. And it's perfect. It just punched it right back in the spots where it's supposed to be. And this will fit right back in my planner. Okay, so that's the first divider, and this looks so much more like my style. I love it already. Let's do a couple more. The next one I want to do is this section that has the Santa Claus on it. I'm not really into Santa Claus like that. To be honest with you, I never ever told my kids that there was a Santa Claus. Never ever told them that. My husband and I decided that's not how we wanted to handle it. I told my kids when they were growing up that mom and dad worked very hard to buy gifts for them. And if you get anything for Christmas, it's because your parents have worked hard all throughout the year. And that's how you get stuff. So one of my sons almost got in trouble for that at school because he was telling the other kids, and you might want to let your children leave the room if you teach something else. But he was telling some kids at school that there's no such thing as Santa Claus, and he was making some of the kids upset. But, you know, I just don't believe in telling my children falsities. I'm just not into that. So, anyway, I don't do Santa Claus. So I don't really do a whole bunch of things with Santa Claus on it. So I'm going to cover this up, and I think I might cut it down just a little bit more because I do want to keep this little plaid situation on the sides. Let me see how wide that little this little, what is this, little border or whatever it is, this little spine. Let's see how wide it is. It's a 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm going to cut another 1/2 inch. Let me make sure this is the one I want to use first though. So I want to make this about cards. And then I'm just going to line it up with the little spine decoration. And I'm going to cover this right up. And you can still see the words cards and gifts on there. I didn't cover that part up. Now I'm doing the same thing on the back. Just adding the tape. And you want to try to get as close to the edge as you can, because you don't want your paper to come up after you've opened your planner a couple of times. You don't want your paper to come up, so you want to try to get as close to the edge as you possibly can without making a glue mess. And then line it up with all the edges. Alright, so I love how that looks. So let's add this card. I'm going to trim this card down just a tiny bit so it will fit on this page. I'm actually only going to use the front cover of it. So let's cut the front cover off. Okay, so let's go through the dividers that I created. So I just switched this one up a little bit by changing the top half, front and back. And then this is for the menu section. The second one is for the party section. I really went all out with this one. And I added paper and additional boxes and some stickers just to the front, just paper on the back. And then for gifts and cards, I recycled a card and created a beautiful divider for this section, front and back, and I left the spine on there as it is. And for the last one, I went a little bit all out too for my prayer journal and scripture writing section, and I think this might be my favorite one. And this section says notes, and it says Jesus is the reason for the season, and I used some of the stickers that are in the prayer journal clip art. Okay, so let's put it back in the planner in the December daily. So let me find my sections. And the only one that I did not change was the cookie exchange, because I actually thought that one was really cute, so I left it as is. Okay, so let's start with the recipe section or menu. So here is the tab that goes with this one. And then we're going to leave the cookie exchange the way it is. I'm good with that. I actually love the black and white buffalo check. That really is my planner style. Okay, the next section is the Christmas card list. And I could easily go up here where that Santa Claus is and just put another sticker there, or put some washi tape right there. I could easily cover that part up, and I'm probably going to do that. So for gifts and cards, I'm going to use this divider, and I recycled an old greeting card that I got about 2 years ago. And then for I skipped the party section. Let's go back. that's this part right here. Yeah, this is my party section. So let's put this here. And this is where I'm going to put down what we have to eat at the different parties and maybe even who all was there, what I brought to the party. I think that's what's supposed to go in this section. Okay, and then the last section that I'm going to do is my actual prayer journal section, which says notes. Okay, I love this so much more, y'all. All right, y'all, I am done personalizing my December daily divider pages, and I think it turned out really, really cute, and it much more fits my style now and fits my planner aesthetic, and also it matches the papers that I've been using inside this setup. And I just want to reiterate that the reason why I'm doing this video is for a lot of planner newbies who may feel like they are stuck with a planner design as it is laid out. And I just want to show you that it's very simple to change the layout and to change the color palette or the color aesthetic of a planner to more closely fit your style. All you need are a few little items, a few planner items, and you can totally change the look of a planner or journal or notebook really, really simply. All right, so I've got my party section, I've got my menu section, I've got the cookie exchange, I left that as it was, I've got my cards and gifts, and I've got my note section, which is for my prayer journal and my scripture writing. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you're not already a part of the Piece of the Plans fam, what are you waiting on, girl? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the fun right here on this channel. If you're already a part of the fam, thank you so much for coming back. I do hope that you have a great week, planner babes. I hope that you have fun changing your planners and making your planners fit your planning style. That's one of the things I love about planning. You really can make it your own. And the easiest way to do it is with a planner that you can easily remove the pages out of, the disc system, but you can change spiral bound planners. It's just a little bit more difficult. I have never done that, but I've seen it done here on YouTube. So if you are looking for something like that, just search things like personalizing an Erin Condren, or taking the pages out of an Erin Condren, because it can be done, okay? But I'm just showing you how to do it with the Happy Planner because it's easiest to do. Hope you have a great week, planner babes. I hope your week is full of love, joy, and most of all, peace. I'll see you next time.